I think Vernon's Christmas is the only film I have ever seen on IMDb, or by which I mean I went to the IMDb page, and there is not a rating. Nobody has rated Vernon's Christmas. I have never seen that before. So that was a little bit of a surprise, and had I found that out before I watched this, I don't know if that would have affected my opinion, but I watched this for one main reason. Well, two reasons. One, I just love Christmas films, particularly Christmas animations aimed at children, because I feel like it just takes me back to my childhood and it takes me to a happy place. But this does not specifically take me to my childhood because I did not like the Cabbage Patch Kids. I think I might have had a Cabbage Patch doll at some point, but I always found the design of them to be slightly creepy. So I kind of wanted to watch it for that reason, to see if I still found them creepy. And the answer to that is yes, I do. But the animation quality is actually brilliant. This was released in 1999, directed by Dave Johnson, and it's about this Cabbage Patch Kid called Vernon and his cousins Amy and Henry. And they visit for the holidays, and they're at Vernon's school getting ready to put on this Christmas play. And these two Cabbage Patch Kids called Missy and Prissy, they're basically the school divas. They're the kind of girls who would grow up to be mean girls. And they say something kind of mean that kind of makes fun of the younger Amy and Henry. And suddenly, young Amy and Henry begin to panic, and they think Santa Claus might not be visiting them, he might not be able to visit them. And Vernon decides to do something to help put their mind at ease. And I won't say what that is, but it is so ridiculously sweet and adorable and admirable. And Vernon has such a good heart. He is such a good character, a stark contrast to Missy and Prissy. The narrative itself, obviously for my adult brain, it wasn't that captivating, but I did like this kind of childlike innocence that we get with Amy and Henry and this purity we have with Vernon. Missy and Prissy are love to hate characters. I think they were brilliant, but horrible. And the costumes are all pretty incredible, particularly in Missy and Prissy, who are, I guess, fashion divas, if you like. And they have some pretty interesting outfits that, if you had asked me to imagine what Cabbage Patch Kids are wearing, that's not what I would imagine them wearing. So it was definitely not what I expected. And as I mentioned before, the animation quality is actually really good. And the stop motion animation, I'm assuming it's stop motion animation for the most part, is absolutely brilliant. The movements are fantastic, and this is 1999. It does feel dated in terms of, well, the outfits, first of all, and just the overall attitude, I guess. But at the same time, the actual quality of it does feel a little bit more contemporary. It's very well done and very impressive. Of course, if this was done today, it would most likely be all CGI and it would just look so artificial. But this actually, in a very positive way, looks like somebody has got actual dolls of the Cabbage Patch Kids and made a little film out of them, and it's delightful. And as I said, I hadn't seen this as a child. I mean, I don't remember it. I might have done, but I wasn't a big fan of Cabbage Patch Kids, and I'm still not. I don't like the design of them. I find them slightly creepy. But this is a delightful little animation. If you're in the mood for some sweet, perhaps naive Christmas innocence that's full of a certain level of nostalgia, even if you've never seen it before, Cabbage Patch Kids Vernon's Christmas is definitely worth watching. I've never left a rating on IMDb before, ever. But I'm slightly tempted to do this with this one because it has 0 ratings. I didn't know that was possible. Like, it just surprises me because I've never seen that before and it's slightly weird. I don't know. I'd give it maybe a 6 out of 10, which for IMDb is a pretty good rating. Not bad at all. Let me know what you think of it, what rating you would give it, or even if you do go onto IMDb and rate it, I might do that. Vernon's Christmas I watched purely out of curiosity, and I'm glad I did, because it is certainly very sweet.